Hello and welcome back to the wonderful world of Mass Effect. What's on the schedule for today? Well, I thought first of all we would clear up this crime syndicate thing that we were dealing with in the last episode, and then we would possibly tie up some more loose ends on the Citadel. I think that there are a couple of things that we can turn in, namely Admiral Kahoku's missing Marines. We need to go and speak to him about that in Citadel Tower. I think we can also meet up with Conrad Werner again, and yeah, I think that's it. Also, in between episodes, I managed to do a bit of inventory management. Made sure that everybody was equipped with the best equipment that we had available, and then I've sold all of the junk. So we now actually have a decent bit of money to spend. So once we clear out the... once we finish off this crime syndicate mission, we'll have a little bit more, maybe, 35,000 credits or so, and we can go on a bit of a splurge at the Citadel whilst we're there. So, as you can see, Commander Shepard is wearing a rather fetching grey camo number, and yeah, that just gives a little bit more protection, and took up pretty much all of the money that we actually had left over, but just a bit more survivability, because when we were clearing out those crime syndicate places, survivability was not good. We were losing our shields incredibly quickly, and yeah, it was causing a bit of concern. Now, I've also gone through all the planets in this system to try and find any extra bits on surveys of planets, and I found a few things. I can't remember what. I think Turian Insignia was maybe one, but that is not as important as dealing with this. So we'll just land on the planet now. My approach for this one is I'm not going to bother with taking Tali, because she's too fragile, and if we get into a firefight, I think I want a bit of oomph. So Ash is going to come with us on this mission, and she certainly packs a bit of a wallop and has quite a bit more health than anybody else on the team, except for Rex. Obviously, being a Krogan, he's quite the tank. Straight away, there's something we can just pick up over here. Before we do that, just flag that up on the map. As we have to go this way, I may as well pick this up whilst I'm here. Luckily this planet isn't a hazard, so that's good. Straight through. God, the survey of minerals is providing quite a nice lot of cash, I've just noticed. Got 1,000 for that, so when I'm in between episodes, I think I may go back over some places that we've been to before, see if there was any of those that I missed. Because I think part of the problems I've had in combat in the last episode or so has been due to the fact that our equipment is not very good. It's barely been upgraded since Season Prime, and that's obviously causing an issue going forward, because the difficulty does start to spike a little. Let's just see what we've got here. thinking having 35,000 credits was maybe being a bit cautious. Let's just see. Ah, right. So, couple of things in there. Up combat armor again. Up first aid. And then I think a point each in there. Yeah. Better weapon damage. I think that's a fairly balanced way of going about it. I'm not going to put any points in sniper rifles until I absolutely have to. Because frankly I don't use them that much. I might give Garrus one because that kind of suits his character, but other than that, I'm just not going to bother. Right, so let's get back on the road. Don't think I need to go up this way. It probably would be better to go back down to sea level, I guess, but never mind. Here's where we need to head to. I'm hoping to see that the armour that I've given Shepard, I didn't check when we got out of the vehicle, but I just want to see. Oh, that's giving an extra bar of shield, so that's something. Right. Why are people getting go, go, go?
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
Those men deserve to die. Now, are we gonna have a problem?
Not if I can help it, Commander. I hope you can see that I am by far a lesser evil than those men. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. There will be no drugs and no slave-taking for the Batarians. Those days are over.
I'm giving you one chance to live through this. Shut this gang down.
I cannot believe you place such a high priority on stopping such petty, victimless crimes. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
I don't quite know what this means. Is she saying that she's going to disband the group? I don't... Or is she saying that she would kill me before going... I don't... Because I kind of thought that if she disbanded the group, we'd let her go. Because otherwise, what's the fucking point?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
She is going to come back and bite me in the ass. I just know it. I'm going to check out their base just to see if there is anything knocking around that maybe we can take.
Go, go, go!
I wish they'd stop doing that. It sets me on edge. I think that they're going to attack me. I really want to know if there's anything up here. What I would give for a bloody sprint button, I tell you. I must admit, I wouldn't fancy taking on this gang in my current hardened wall save. That's a difficult one. Take all. Take that. Pity. See, this is what I mean. I've got loads of Omnigel. That's what I was saying at the end of the last episode, that I wish that even early on in the game that you could just decrypt this stuff. And it's one of the things that I liked most about 2 and 3 is that this whole having to put points in to unlock shit just doesn't happen. It's not a thing. So what do we have? That's not the one I wanted. So I think if I had gone and attacked that gang, I may well have ended up with a bit more cash, but as it is, we're running a bit short. I'm just going to check out this debris just to see if I can get something, anything else. I don't think my decryption is going to be good enough to really make a great deal of difference. But we'll see. We'll see. It's not decryption, is it? I think it's electronics for this stuff. Anomalies, I think, are decryption, and I think debris is electronics. Something like that. Come on, up you get. There we go. Good makeover. Yeah, electronics is too low. Return to Normandy. Right, so now I think I will go to let's go to the Citadel. And then I will... That's another thing we can do is that. It's the DLC that the game ended up having. There's another one as well, which is Pinnacle Station, but it's not story based, so I'm not going to bother with it. No, the actual game DLC, the story-based DLC for Mass Effect 1, I thought was actually quite good. Compared to some of the stuff that comes out, it was, especially at that time, it's a marked improvement over some of its contemporaries. Not as good as some of the stuff that followed. I'm thinking, you know, Mass Effect 2, Lair of the Shadow Broker, and Arrival are excellent. And then in Mass Effect 3, I think you've got probably the best DLC that I've ever played in Citadel, which is so good. Honestly, if you've played Mass Effect 3 and you've not picked up the DLC for that, if you don't buy any other, I would say pick up definitely pick up Citadel. It's incredible.
Equalizing interior
I cannot
pressure
wait
with
to get to it.
atmosphere.
In this game.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander?
Can't say
I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown.
Sorry about that.
And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody disses my ride.
This ship has saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you in trouble. Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
There are no amateurs on this crew. They know to keep idle chatter minimized during combat. And I can bellow with the best DIs.
A fair point. I suppose the design has no chance of becoming standard. No need to worry about a generation of recruits learning things backwards. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away.
Hang on.
You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Before we hit this asshole, backwards. Sorry, no, it's ass backwards. You've got your... Was that a spoonerism? Like, no. No. This is an 18-rated game. You can say ass. In fact, I'm pretty sure we have things like fuck in this game. And, you know, sexy times. And things like that. Oh, right. Let's deal with this asshole.
Men of limited vision said the same thing about early aircraft, submarines, and tanks.
There's two ways I could take that, Commander, but that is true. I suppose the early U-boats weren't much better. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
Have you met our gunnery chief, Miss Ashley Williams? I think you two would get on well.
I'm Normandy's commanding officer. The regs state I have the authority to say who does and doesn't come aboard. If you disagree, send a complaint up the chain of command.
Sophistry, Commander. You know I'm right. You want them on board that bad? Fine. Don't quote regs at me. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
Damn it. Not enough points in to intimidate.
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned.
Cool.
Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Yeah, I guess we kind of put him in his place. Sort of. See if these two have got anything to say to each other. Not two crewmates I typically
In
have
remembrance
together.
of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia.
Ah, that was that dead woman whose body was
A devoted wife
being
and
kept.
talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
It's like the old AOL keywords back in the day. I remember when the internet was new. Not. Oh, hello.
Commander Shepard? Khalees been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our
Another
viewers?
journalist, like Emily Wong. Oh, we liked Emily Wong. Are you anything like her?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you?
I do indeed.
You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
I see. Right. The renegade options I tend to find are kind of racist sometimes. Like, if I had the option, I would definitely go with the Paragon one because the Turians did help build it. It was a co-developed thing. I don't want to take all of the credit for it.
Many details are still classified, I'm afraid. I can tell you she's a fine ship and has the best crew I've ever served with.
Some members of that crew are aliens, as I recall.
They are indeed.
Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Miss Al-Jalani, I wear the Alliance uniform, and if you think anyone other than me says where the Normandy can go, you're sadly mistaken.
No offense intended, Commander. I'm sure you have to follow the orders of your superiors. Of course, now your superiors are aliens. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
So he was behind Eden Prime, but on the other hand...
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says that Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Okay. Let's check out the CSEC Quartermaster. Requisitions Officer, whatever his title is. Yeah, so I didn't like her as much as Emily Wong. Emily Wong was doing good work. Khaleesa bin Al-Jalani, whatever her name is, seemed to be kind of like the Mass Effect version of a writer for the Sun.
Hello, Commander.
I need guns. Lots
Show
of
me
guns.
what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Very much. Right, so we got just shy of 33,000 credits. What we don't have is any biotic stuff. And let's see how that compares. So that isn't even really as good as what he's currently wearing. He just adds a little bit more biotic protection, so that's rubbish. Heavy armor for a Krogan. Again, that's not a great improvement. And Onyx for... I think you can also get from the guy on the Citadel. Sorry, the guy on the Normandy, I should say. And Solaris Amp 4, it is better, but only in the cooldown, and I'm not sure I can... I'm not really going to waste 6,000 credits on something that's only improved in one field, so... No, that's not very good. Now this is a bit more like it. Tsunami 4. Ah, here we go. Something for Shepard. And I can't afford it. Typical. I may come back for that assault rifle, because that is very good, especially for the level it is. It's not a patch on the assault rifle, but for the Spectres, but it's not bad. But no, I think we'll check to see elsewhere if there's anything better. So who do we need to go and see? We need to go and see... Let's see, it was... we'll check out Conrad Werner. Citadel... The Citadel Tower. Let's go there. Go and catch up with Admiral Kahoku. He'll want to know what happened to his men.
No, I'm waiting to speak. Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't
So
just
was I
stumble
several
into a
times.
thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Hey, level up. Right, so... yes, so, Singularity, which is a great move. I will definitely be putting both of my points into that. Bloody hell, I haven't leveled up Liara at all. Okay, where does Singularity unlock? Right, so That's that. Put that up to full. Barrier. Where does stasis unlock? There. There's 4 in there. 2 in there. And 1 more in to throw. That'll do. No, I've barely leveled. God, some of these guys have barely been leveled up at all. Show how often I don't use them. Right. Rex is going to use shotguns. And let's improve his fitness. Let him equip heavy armor. And basically the dude's gonna be a tank. There we go. So he's going to be using shotguns. So I need to improve his equipment on that and give him some better armor so that he can actually go in up close and personal. Right. Next is to see if Conrad Werner's there. I don't know if I saw him after getting Liara. I think he appears after every main mission. Yeah, there he is. I like Conrad.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me. There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And your grace and skill have inspired a whole legion of admirers, too.
I bet they have.
Hey, could I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
Are you kidding? Nobody will believe that I talked with the beautiful Commander Shepard unless I get a picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect.
Creepy.
Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
I really don't think she will.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you got.
I don't think I've checked out this
Most
guy's inventory.
excellent.
Ah, we got some, Right, so we can... Right, so this is the other thing, is that the Omni tools, things like technicians and what have you. Okay, so let's pick up the Metagel upgrade, and I'm also going to pick up the... Do I give this shotgun to Rex? How much am I going to use Rex in the next few missions? Because I'm thinking, like, going forward, my main party is going to be Garrus and Ash, with maybe Tali once I get her some better stuff on away missions, like for, you know, for decrypting things and unlocking that sort of stuff. But I don't know if I'm going to use Rex all that much. I love him. Rex is a great character, but I just
Hello
don't
there.
use it.
Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
Especially...
Very good things I have. You will see.
And especially because my character is a biotic, I don't need that extra oomph of a biotic. I kind of wish I brought Tali along with me now. Yeah, I may end up coming back in my own time and then seeing about doing a bit more shopping and improving.
Best place on this.
This isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But...
Sorry.
I love those little interactions you get. So there was also to go and speak with some woman at the embassies. I think she was in the bar. She had something that she wanted to speak to us about. So we'll go and check
Allow me to be your guide.
that out. See what she wants. This way. I think it's this way. Yeah. There she is.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
You said you had a job offer.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on a cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Do you want me to deliver the ransom?
I've already transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
I kind of see... I totally see the logic of elected officials not being allowed to pay bribes. It's a definite conflict of interest, but I wouldn't say it's worth going to jail over. Just sack them.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you.
Oh, that's
I
handy.
tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
I wouldn't say that.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Okay. So I don't think there's anything else immediately on the Citadel that needs doing. Ah, yes. This could be done. Financial district. Where's that? I don't know where the financial district is. Let's go and track this signal, shall we? And then call that a day.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Sprint. Financial district. Is that in here?
This appears to be another relay. I believe the receiver for the new signal is located somewhere on the Presidium.
Okay. So we're not too far away.
I believe we have found the signal's endpoint. It should be possible to identify the account to which credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that, when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism.
So you'll just destroy yourself?
If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
So that's kind of unusual.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Wow, he really has a problem with organics, doesn't he?
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Come on. Yay, there we go. Oh, well that was odd. I feel like there should have been something more at the end there, a little bit more fanfare.
This is truly magnificent. Most Prothean architecture I see is in ruins.
Anyway, right, now that that's done, we got a nice bit of money for that, actually. I may end up spending some of it. But I will do that before the next episode, and hopefully when I see you next, I will be in a slightly better position equipment-wise. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time. Bye.